Hello, welcome back. Uh, I went ahead. Excuse me. Oh my god. I went ahead and had a look at the war table already. Collected the missions that we started last time. And I also saw that Josephine's story mission is ready. So I'm just gonna talk to Sutherland first. And then go and see what Josie's up to. If I'm not mistaken, Sutherland should be missing as of now. I think that's the last mission he can get.
Our heroes strode the winding road.
I know. Then you were off the walls. Voth hit him with
Okay.
fire and I got him around the side.
You were very dashing. Cleaved him good.
Couldn't let him get near you. Either of you. We're a team. Better, we're an adventuring company. Oh shit, we're a company!
Hey Baron, that's totally fine. I appreciate the actually that you're always so early because it's usually just us two at first. And it's always a bit awkward to just sit here and wait around for people to join, I think.
I'm running drills, they're drinking.
Uh,
I'm paid better.
Inquisitor, you should have seen it. Darkspawn. We put your flag in the center of their bloody lair and held it.
Isn't he good? He's very good.
He's very
We
good
are better
indeed.
than good. We'll prove we're an adventuring company of the Inquisition.
Hey
Your
Mixini,
company,
hi.
Inquisitor.
Well done.
I said I'd pay you back, and I will.
Okay, so...
Something like that.
Yeah, okay, Baron, but you're generally very, very busy. Okay, so apparently Sutherland has one more mission. Of course you did, Baron. Of course you did. You're under the spell now. The Dragon Age spell. Okay, so where is it? No. Truth or dare? That's not it. An offer from the Blades of Sarian. It's not a long mission either. And actually, what's this here? Investigate the Elven glyphs. We could do that. Still need a few experience points anyway. A crew of ambassadors, there it is. Inspiring, Mixini. That's so nice of you to say. Oh my god, 3 hours. I don't know if I need these people for something else. Let's see, rare chance for exchange. They'll have writs to bargain. Targeted help but no interference. A small group in the deep roads can do great things. Will secure enough of the surrounding area to ensure that they can proceed without distraction. What's
Inquisitor.
Cullen? Is AVG like an antivirus software? I usually use Avast and that doesn't cause me any problems. On PC I usually have problems with Origin, which is nice. because you can't play Dragon Age at all if Origin doesn't work. Okay, we have done that. Let's get this rolling here. Stolen Freeman property. Yeah, why not? Why not? Your ally Fairbanks. Let's do that.
Inquisitor?
And get Liliana. What was it? Power for price? No. I just saw that other mission I wanted for Liliana. Oh yeah, right. Right. So the Blades of Asarian want to leave us items, and Liliana says they work for you, let them keep the supplies. We know little of this group, perhaps instead they have knowledge worth sharing. Let's do
see
that.
what we have.
Last time I tried to install Origins, I had to start it up from admin mode, and that kind of caused all kinds of different fractions of that program to scatter across my desktop, and now my entire desktop is just different pieces of Origins blocking the screen. It does work though, so that's a plus. I actually think my microphone is a little too low. Hang on. Okay. Right. We wanted to do Josephine's mission now. Now that everybody's busy. It's a short mission and nothing funny happens because we're already in a relationship with Sera. Take these guys. Yeah, Origins is amazing. I'm very happy that it works at all though. Because there was a scary time in my life where it just didn't work at all. And I couldn't play Dragon Age Origins or Dragon Age 2. Vivian's armor's really shiny. Didn't see that before.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these Duparaquets to a minor lordship.
That is correct.
Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
Because I'm the prettiest Qunari alive. Yeah, favors.
Surely, even a minister could do worse than have the Inquisition in her debt.
I am a well-positioned woman. I require something more concrete than vague promises of future gifts. And do not attempt to charm me. I am far too old to tolerate it.
Yeah.
What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Yeah, normally, if you're not in a relationship already, you get the option to flirt with her, and then she asks you if you really want to go through with it. And then it's like, Carpe Diem is your next option that you can choose, and you hear them make out and while looking at a black loading screen. Okay, but we're going with information because this is Josephine's mission, so she should put to work for this.
Information. Unless you believe your sources better than agents of the Inquisition.
Well, it doesn't really
Normally, I
matter if
wouldn't
she keeps
trust
the
your
mask on,
discretion.
right?
But the
Doesn't
left
matter.
hand of the divine is working for you, is she not? Sister Leliana is a resourceful woman. I could certainly make use of her talents. Very well, Inquisitor.
So
should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Duparakets into lordship.
I think those masks are really practical. No makeup duties for women. And just like that, Josephine is safe. Let's see what she says about that. Sound, come on.
So mortals try to find the mage that becomes
Hello.
At your order. I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order.
Right.
Please join me when you can.
And we're going back to Valrayo because we haven't traveled enough. Cue the most random piece of background information that you can write for a character. That's my opinion about Josephine's background, at least. Hey, Lyran. I'm just calling you that now. You think they still wear makeup? I'm not so sure. I mean, I wouldn't, but I don't even without a mask, so there's that. Oh, examine. It's a little like shaving your legs in winter when you're single. It just doesn't make sense. Where's Josephine? Yeah, and imagine you start to sweat under the mask and then the makeup is running down your face. Under the mask.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Oh, I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them. That you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
Of course you were.
A singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
Yeah, of course. Tell me more about it.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
Sounds risky.
I don't imagine many firstborn heirs join those ranks.
No, I was a rather foolish exception. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
Well, it was self-defense.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
Well, he did try to kill you, Josephine.
He seemed willing enough to murder you for the game.
That's right.
Perhaps. I feel I'm the last to judge whether or not he would have actually used the blade. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montilyet, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
Yeah. So I really liked Josephine, but I think that that little piece of background information kind of comes out of the blue. I don't think it was necessary to make her a more interesting character. Hey, I'm the sweetest person alive. By the way, I murdered someone. What? Okay, one of the missions is ready again. But I think that's something that kind of happens with Josephine a lot. Like when you romance her and you come back from the fade, and the first thing she says is, "By the way, I'm marrying someone else." Like, what? Why? What's happening? Why is there so much drama in your life? Okay, and I saw that I don't actually need a lot of experience points anymore before I have level 14. So I'm definitely going to do the next story mission today. The duel is hilarious. I like the idea, but I also don't like having to compete with the dude. Like, why is that why would that be something that I want to do? That's like the opposite of what I want. It's like every lesbian's nightmare.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will
Okay,
inform you if that changes.
Who's ready? Didn't pay attention, damn you. 2 hours. Why are all these missions so long? Where's... oh. Oh. Is it over there? Yes. Right. We sent Cullen for that. Not sure what I want to send Liliana for. The Red Templar Lieutenant. Yep,
Let's
1
see
hour.
what we have.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's Let's go for this one. The elven glyphs discovered in the Dales might prove valuable. Cursory inspection, is that how you pronounce it, suggests that they predate the ruins in which they were found, possibly transferred onto the stone from a much older... what the hell is that word? Edifice or something that dates back to the original elven nation or even earlier. I actually kind of like that little conversation that you have with Josephine if you don't romance her but you flirted with her previously. I think it ends on a very charming note. Yes, I want to travel forth. Definitely ends on a better note than the conversation that you have with Cassandra if you flirt with her.
Someone's been here.
And never left.
Dead people, that's a surprise. Okay. Okay, there's already someone here. Oh. Okay.
Goodbye!
No? Okay, purple spots. What are you hiding? It's really dark here. I hope you can see it okay on YouTube. Because I can barely see. Right, balefire. But we just lit a torch, yes.
It's as if the altar's waking up.
Where? Where? Okay. Are we done? No. Not yet.
Warm.
Why are you touching it? A form of blood magic. Organs kept whole and separate. As punishment, perhaps.
I just put a brain in my pocket, just saying. Yeah. I heard a glyph.
It's strange that I can understand that.
Ancient magic at work. Allowing any who come to understand the secrets of this place.
No, no way through here. Nope. Okay, off to find the other body parts. There you go.
Deep one, this. I wonder what it's hiding. No way through this gate. Wonder what it's made of.
Magic. It's made of magic. Okay, there we go. What's that? Oh, Varric. How did this book get here? And like, who rips out entire chapters of his book and scatters them across Thedas? Oh, come on. It's a little like finding Anders' manifesto everywhere. Taking that, thank you. Now we have 2 out of 6. Right? Yes. Okay, but I came through there. And then I walked in there. Not from this side. Ornate elven key. Okay. What the hell? Okay, so where is it? That opens one of the doors? No. Yeah, it's just so dark. Like, even sitting right in front of the screen, I can't really make out what's what. Okay. Okay, now we have the key.
One of the passages back in the ritual area, perhaps.
Yep. And we've even been there. Let's see, this was magically sealed, yes. Then the next one is the one for the key.
So this is where the key leads.
Of course, but the lever is somewhere around. Taking that again. Cassandra, would you mind? I love when she does that. No, I went under the water and the torch went out. Oh no. Okay, so where's the next torch? And now I will get lost. I will absolutely get lost. Let's see. Okay. There you are. And now be careful. Come on. I heard you. I heard that glyph. Not interested. Whatever. Yep, and there's two of them. That's great. Okay. Yep, ouch is correct. But I think we're fine. Maybe not. Okay, map. No, that's the ending area. So I need to get to those two. Right. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's a little too late for that. It's a little too late for that. Okay, come on. Whatever. Yeah, I might actually have to quit because those two just turned elite. Scouts on the map. God damn it. And I'm so close to level up too. Yeah, no. Ah, that's really too bad. I thought I could do it, but not with these two arcane horrors suddenly turning elite. Those experience points. Yeah, no. That's not happening, unfortunately. There's the way. Okay. That's what you get for playing a nightmare. Calculated risk. Skyhold. What's going on here though? I've definitely beaten the game on Nightmare before, but not as a dual wield assassin. That's a whole other story apparently. There's so many rifts that I can't be bothered to do right now. Haven't we done this one? Find witches. No, we haven't. Okay, I'm stocking up here, and then we're going to do that last glyph there. And now we should be level 14 and good to go. Maybe I'm going to look into crafting some items, but I think we're actually good with that for now. If you play as an archer, it's actually pretty manageable because you can always keep a distance. Of course, I've never even attempted Jaws of Hakkon on Nightmare, for example. I don't have elf root? What the fuck? I have no elf root. How did that happen? Can't believe it. Okay, but I'm saving anyway. That is so weird. Second wind. Nah. Knight Enchanter is very manageable too. Right? Apparently I haven't been to the right areas. And now of course I need to find my way here, which is great. Just great. Played this game so often and I always get lost still. Okay. Well, I'm a Qunari, okay? And I'm tall and elf root is all the way down there. Nope, nope, on. Okay. What do you need blood lotus for, though? Probably to upgrade one of the potions? I think I ran low on ambrium or something last time. Maybe that's my problem, because I never pay attention to which plants do what. So I never know what to save up for. We're done? Yes. And they still give experience points, that's good. Ahem. Come on, taking you. Wait. Apparently I fought this battle. The bee grenades, yes, of course. Still don't have a slot for those. Because I'm going all out on healing potions. Okay, but what do I want now? What's this? You're deadly threat to any enemy that can't see you coming. When you attack from stealth, you automatically critically hit. Oh, okay. So that means I don't really need that much cunning anymore. What I do need is a better cooldown and more dexterity, if I get that. A wounded enemy is the perfect target. Your attacks are even deadly against targets that are close to death already. 2% for each 10% missing health. But then the next one is just the knockout bomb, which I'm never going to use. That sounds good in theory, but I'm not sure how viable that is. Let's see, what else do we have? Still haven't done this one. If flanking your twin attacks attack will keep your target's arm asunder from the blow. You deal more damage only if you keep your target facing forward. No. And this one, attacks upon a target back or flank are much more likely to be killing blows. Critical hit chance plus 42%. And that's it. Okay, no, I'm going for Knife in the Shadows because the next one is the Mark of Death, and that's the one I really want. Okay, so I kind of thought we would be facing some demons here, but apparently I did that already. Okay, so that means I'm just gonna check my equipment and then we're off to the story mission. It says level 12 to 15, so we should be fine, even though it's a nightmare. Personally, I think that the next story mission, I think that's Here Lies the Abyss, it's what it's called, that's the most important story quest, because it straight up answers so much from the beginning of the game.
Your worship.
I love that throne. It's hilarious. I love it. Always the exclamation mark that doesn't do anything, of course.
So I'm thinking... Inquisition?
Inquisition, Pinquisition. Good idea, Dagna. Don't need that, don't need this one. I think Vivian has a cold stuff, right? No. Ooh. Helpful hazard. Nah. Caltrops. Who uses that? No one. That's who. Okay, get that one stuff back, right? That's not that good. 10% damage bonus for not being hit for 5 seconds. Nah, screw that. I'm going to give this to Solus, just because. He's the only one who can wear it anyways. Griffin mail. This is so ugly. Why is that so ugly? I think Corypheus is a little bit of a joke regardless of what level you fight him with. The only thing that can go wrong is that you go in with all melee attackers and have no ranged attacks. The fight isn't hard then, but it's really annoying. Giving her that. And maybe I can have some spirit resistance going on here. Belt of staggering, yes. Feel like she can use that. Belt of health. Shadow strike. Critical chance. Oh, right. That's the ring that sounds so good in theory and it really, really sucks. Stamina. Let's go with the cooldown, actually. Yeah, let's go with the cooldown. What does my armor do? On hit gain 3 guard, not exchanging that. I feel like Sandra's due for a new piece of armor. I think Sera's fine otherwise. And Vivian I basically just equipped. Alright, the walking bomb.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like they presented Orlais in a bit of an unflattering light, because in Origins, and I think even in Dragon Age 2, we just hear about Orlais as this fantastic place full of wonder, and it's always lit day and night, and it's basically the New York City of Thedas. And then you get to Orlais and it's just Bal Rayo, and it's really small, and it's just the one marketplace. That was a little bit underwhelming. Especially if you consider how big all the other maps are. Okay, so we have 194, 14 constitution, magic defense and ranged defense. I feel like we can do better. Do you have any suggestions for heavy armor for Cassandra? Like, what's your favorite armor for her? You are 227, that's the same armor that she has, but better. I don't actually like this for her. I don't know. This looks impressive, it's the same that Vivi has. This she can't actually wear, I think, because it's only for dwarves. And then of course these ones that you can then upgrade with arms and legs. 250 versus... Oh. Okay. Never mind, I'm going with this one. This one, right? The Battlemaster code? Ah, the Battlemaster male. Yeah, I don't think this makes much of a difference. Yeah, I like this look for her. Let's go with that. These ones are just the same with a little bit different material. Right. So what do I want? Obsidian, Paragon's Luster. The code's your favorite. Doesn't really make a difference. Let's go with this. Obsidian. Maximum health. Melee defense. 9 melee defense. 11. No. Okay, let's go with 9 melee defense. Heal bonus, magic defense is nice. Spirit resistance. I should consider doing spirit resistance because you know what happens in the next mission. Are there many mages around? I think it's mostly demons. Constitution is nice. I don't really need her to be that strong because she's not the main damage dealer. Ooh, that's good. But I think I prefer her with more constitution. Yeah, I think 8 is the highest we can get. And then what do you get? Focus? That could be nice. Hidden blades. Less stamina. I like her little hat. I really like it. She looks like a mailman. Yeah, let's go with that actually. That sounds like it will absolutely not work. Craft item. And because Mixini, I think I actually owe you a bow, but this one, you said that this is your favorite code, so I'm just naming this one after you. Mixini's code of survival, hopefully. There you go, because it has this extra ability that the masterwork that will hopefully prevent her from dying. Did I spell that correctly? Yes. Accept. Okay. Has a little bit less constitution, but we can still... Do I still have armor? I do not. I have a sigil that I don't want to use. Come on. Ugly. Okay. More health is always nice. Yep. Let's go for health. And then maybe stagger on being hit. 5%. Okay, and some legs. Nah, let's go with the boots. Constitution and strength. Can I have that the other way around? 12 constitution. Hello, 12 constitution. Hello. Ranged defense. That sounds great. That sounds really... That's really good against those flying things that pop out of rifts oftentimes. %6 range defense. Yeah, let's go with that. Range defense is good. Saving that. And I think if Cassandra can survive, then the rest of us can also survive. Have I sold anything? I don't think I have. Yep. I can never decide when is a good time to start the next story mission. Because if you're not well equipped for that, then you're stuck in that mission, dying. Okay, let's go. Here lies the abyss. And I just realized that my focus ability is gone. Anyways, Adamant Fortress has withstood countless darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clarel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defense.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet
Blah
will
blah
do
blah,
major
Cullen,
damage
blah
to
blah
those
blah, I
ancient
can
walls.
skip you, blah
Thanks
blah.
to our Lady Ambassador.
Lady Sera of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sappers. They've already delivered
Hey Vela,
the
hey.
trebuchets.
Nice
That
of
is
you
the
to say
good
hello.
news.
The next mission is pretty spoiler heavy. Yeah, but what about the demons?
None of that accounts for the Wardens summoning a giant demon army.
That is the bad news.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Blood.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be
It's
hard
not
fought.
reassuring.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
Great.
Who's built this?
Adamant Fortress, yeah, we read that. Oh boy, here we go. Sera, Cassandra, Vivi. It makes me laugh too, actually. I just love it so much to just ignore him. Hey, Bioware, this is your favorite character? Right? Ugh, I'm nervous. Okay. So those were level 13. I think we're okay.
Alright, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what... Warden Strout, Bork is with us.
Ugh.
There's too much resistance on
They're
the
so
walls.
ugly,
Our men
just
on the
like you,
ladders can't get a
Cullen.
foothold.
Just like you.
If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Noodlehead. Okay. Where's the... Will you please not stand in the fire? Oh my god. Come on, really? Was that really necessary? Who's attacking Sera? Can't really have a drink of potions right now. Okay. Come on. The X button sometimes need a little extra invitation. Okay.
Stay back. We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual. Brothers, can't you see? This is madness. It's no use. Their minds are not their own.
Okay.
Keep your distance!
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens.
Right.
If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must. Well said. I had hoped some of the wardens would listen to reason.
Oh, right, Stroud is with us. Talk to, right? No, not here. Oh, we have cash, that's really good. A new save game. And my companions are running away from me again. I love when that happens. Can you please stick together? Come on. Yeah, and it's also a little like... I'm just assuming here, but it seems to me like EA is kind of putting a stop to patch support to their games after a while. Which is really annoying. Like, you can see with other games that they just keep getting updates. Be it just HDR support or whatnot. But not with BioWare. And I don't think that it's necessarily the BioWare devs that are against further patches. Okay, so I'm saving here because I don't want to lose the soldiers. Come on, really? Now I have a decent cooldown, but the stamina is always low. That's great. Come on.
You can press on ahead, you Russian. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
This is the way, right? Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, I understand it's a big game. Don't need this. So essentially you could just keep patching and patching forever. But I still feel like some things could be fixed. You shut your mouth! Okay. Okay, and there's more. I love how he laughs. Oh, danger, danger. Okay. Okay. And there's one. That's great. Come on, come on, come on. Tight spaces, I love it. Okay.
Inquisitor, always a pleasure.
Yeah, protect my troops.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off him as best I can.
And of course the autosave always overrides my save. Okay, but we're doing okay so far, not trying to jinx it here. Yeah, pretty good. I'm the only one who took damage. Which was to be expected, because I'm a squishy rogue. That's not the way. I think the last one is over there.
They're all going down. Probably need a help over there, right?
I really miss when you could target NPCs with the barrier spell. No, I'm not here. I'm not here. Definitely not. Ah, I knew it. Okay. Okay, now this could take a while. There, Sera is so much easier to navigate. Why is there a skull on the map? For fuck's sake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hurting over here.
Damn it. That's not good. That's absolutely not good. Come on. I need the revival spell, come on. Where is it? Oh, where are you guys? Is that one of mine? I hope so. Come on. Now if I could find Sera, yes. Okay, keeping my distance now. nothing I can really do because of the AoE spells. Why? Sera's having a not so great time again? Man, I can't believe it. Building up guard again, that's fair, that's definitely fair. Yeah, sorry, I'm not going there. Not going to that burning enemy. Jeez. And I'm doing good damage, I think. It's just I can't go near him, which is not ideal. He's down soon though. No. Forget it. Okay. Jesus Christ.
I suggest we hurry. Demons will make short work of our forces.
Yeah, fuck that. I hurry nowhere now. I'm healing up. And then I'm saving. And the other guys can screw themselves. Examine. And that is why I wanted to be level 14 at least. I think Cassandra's not full. Okay. Phew. Yeah, that was hilarious when I couldn't go near him even though I have daggers. I hope the elite only turned up because this was an optional fight. Because... oh no, I don't wanna. Because that would be so mean for a mandatory fight. Oops. Yeah, see, the other guys are really okay. It's just that the one turned elite. And here's another cache. That's nice. I don't need it. Okay. There's something here. Yes. Saving again because I think the boss battle is close. At least the first boss battle, yes.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
Bear in mind that they all think they're dying anyways.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Oh man. I hate that guy. Manipulative little bastard. She's a typical warden. I mean, wardens were never morally pure good. What with the backgrounds they all have. And they have one purpose and one purpose alone, and that's fighting darkspawn, fighting the next blight. If you're tasked with something like that, I think it's generally hard to draw the line. And then someone comes and says, okay, you're all hearing that song now, you're all going to die anyways, the next blight is close. Here's your solution. What do? You take the solution. Okay.
I'm sure you can't wait for Clarel to do that. How else are you going to bind her?
Yes, Inquisitor. I want to bind the Warden Commander to a demon. Everyone in this room already knows that. And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty.
We
I
make the
spared the
sacrifices
wardens.
no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Yeah, she's really conflicted.
Bring it through!
Awesome! Great, love it. But we can still turn the wardens to our
I've seen more
side.
than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
There you go.
Listen to me! I have no quarrel with the Wardens. I have spared those I could. I don't want to kill you, but you're being used. And some of you know it, don't you?
The mages who've done the ritual. They're not right.
Alex Wilton Regan is such a great job here.
You cannot let fear sway your mind, Warden Chernoff.
He's not afraid. You are. You're afraid that you ordered all these brave men and women to die for nothing.
I honor your bravery, my brothers and sisters. But this is not the way. You have been tricked.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally.
Oh man,
My master
I hate
thought you
that.
might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
And guess what he's got? AoE attacks. My favorite thing in the whole world. I think Clarel is convinced now, by the way. And shit, you just killed your friend, right? That's great. Yep.
Clarel, wait.
I wish we'd seen more of her.
Inquisitor!
Yeah, good idea, help me. Ah.
Hurry before it brings
Okay. No. Why? Sera's okay. Sera's okay. For now. Come on. And we're fighting all in the same spot. That's amazing. Come on. I have no stamina. This is bad. Come on. I'm slow. I'm slow. No, can't go. I love this laughter so much. Oh great. That's fantastic. Oh, the obstacles in the way don't help. Go. Come on. Uh-oh. Ah, I shouldn't. Because this is just the beginning of the mission. Yay! Okay.
Right, where's the friggin' exit?
Yeah, let's go. No more fighting. Let's go. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's just go. Come on. And... oh, what a mess. Okay, let's collect that. Let's go, guys. Come on. We're almost there. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch.
Okay, now he's gotta go.
All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served the new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
Yes. And wardens don't serve a god. They really don't. Oh man. And in death, sacrifice. Oh man, that's one of my favorite scenes in the game. I'm so excited. What a great scene. I really missed the wardens in Dragon Age 2. And even in Dragon Age Inquisition their role is a little too small for my taste. It really is good.
Where are we?
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
How do you know?
The Inquisitor used the mark to open another rift. We fell through. I believe we're in the Fade.
The Fade looked much different the last time I was here.
The Fade itself is reacting to our presence here, much more strongly than I've ever seen before. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of simply visiting in dreams.
The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Maybe?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Adamant was using, and there could be others.
Shitballs, fuck, shit, crap, Fade, shit, ass, demons, crap!
My thoughts
In our world,
exactly.
the rift the demons
Sarah.
came through was nearby.
Gotta love her.
In the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
I think the wardens are one of the rare occasions in which grey morality actually works. It usually doesn't convince me, because most of the time game authors will just take a concept that is usually perceived as black and white and try to force this grey morality concept onto it, and it never really fits. But with the wardens, especially because you don't really know how important they are in the greater scheme of things, it really works well, I think. It's really better than staying here, I think.
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right? There. Let's go.
The slumped shoulders walk of shame.
Imagine it. To walk in the Fade and survive.
Yep, that happened. Okay, I'm saving here for obvious reasons. And then we have supplies, which is really good. Cassandra, really? Okay, I think it makes sense for me to read these notes in the Fade. A letter by burning candle, Maker give me strength. When the darkspawn came to Denerim, I wept so hard that I could not see, but still I fought for you. Where demons poured from the sky, where the temple of sacred ashes used to stand, my hands shook so badly that I could not aim my bow, but still I fought for you. When Corypheus and his archdemon destroyed Haven and killed my friends, I screamed until I had no voice, but still I fought for you. They're sending me to attack Adamant. They say that the fortress is defended by an army of demons and the odds are grim. We cannot win, but our distraction, our sacrifice may give the important people the chance to do what is necessary. My stomach is knotted and I see dead friends from old battles reaching out for me every time I close my eyes. I'm so afraid, Maker, but still, I will fight for you. Writer unknown. I'm 33, by the way, Baron, so I think you might be the youngest here right now. And, yeah, what I wanted to say, the letters here are just so sad and so... always make me so emotional. I really want to read them. 30 is a great age, though. Oh. I like being 30. Come on. Fears of the dreamers, the pilgrim, I came to the Temple of Sacred Ashes with the faithful, ready to help at the conclave. I prayed to the Maker for peace, but the mountains shook and fell and buried me. Alone in the darkness, my legs crushed. I cried in fear of a world with no Maker, fading in and out of dreams of monsters inside the black. Light my final hours. Let me go to the Maker without the towers of darkness confounding me.
There must be something here.
Ooh. Magic. I don't really need magic. I don't really need extra magic. Oh well.
Strange.
Running away from me again. Come here. Something over there. Again magic. Damn it. Okay. I like that they stayed consistent with this. In the first two games it was also like this, that you could just gain extra stats in the Fade. What's up here? Nothing? Nothing here. I was here before. Okay, let's go. No, 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 don't run away from me, guys. We talked about this. Come on, Sera. Come on. Ugh. Hi, Justinia. Hello?
Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Most holy.
Cassandra.
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the souls of the dead pass through the Fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie. Be wary, Inquisitor.
I fear the Divine is indeed dead. It is likely we face a spirit, or a demon.
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
The big demon Eramond was trying to bring through.
Yes.
It's nearby?
Yes.
Well, shit.
When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Hey Shadow, hi. Fair warning, this is a very spoiler-heavy mission. Okay, let's do it.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
What's going on here?
forth at the sacrifice.
Ah, I wanted to jump. Everything's on the X button. I'm not sure, Shadow. I usually stream for about 3 hours.
Now is the hour of our victory.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself, through my actions. No maker required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
No, I'm stuck.
That
Okay.
truly have been the most holy?
Justinia was unarmed and unprepared. She could not have defended herself against the creatures of the Fade. Whether this is a kindly spirit or a demon fighting its rival for territory remains to be seen.
So she's not real? Then the nightmare's fake too, right? Right?
Yeah, Sera. Everything's fake.
The minds of men. After what it did to my fellow wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
Yeah, surprise, Shroud. Surprise. I'm saving again. I'm pretty much agnostic, but imagine this happening to you when you're really faithful. Imagine being in Cassandra's shoes right now. I don't think I'd ever stop shaking. Okay, down there. And she's taking it surprisingly well so far. A letter written in a shaking hand. Son, by the time you read this, the darkspawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven and we bought time for the wardens to slay the archdemon. But when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Fyrus will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven as rising to greatness, and the weapons of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the Pre-Marchers. You must refuse. The battlefield is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunts about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams the battlefield now will die. Stall him however you must, and watch for the crows. Those birds have the good sense to fear the blight. When you see them gather, then you will know that the poison is gone, and it is safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy fires. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and they let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg you, watch the crows and do the same, Sera. Crows portrayed in a positive light. That's rare, actually. I like crows in real life because they're such intelligent birds, but usually you see them as bringers of death or something.
We have a visitor. Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
I never hit with that, that's so annoying. Okay.
That's it, right? It's not so bad. You're not so bad! These are lackeys. Worse could be coming. I hate this place.
Yeah. Oh man, Sera makes so much sense. The claws of Dumat, master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length, hungry for blood. Master calls it the claws of Dumat, and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it, as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of followers. He has met with the other priests, and in secret. I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. He spoke to me later in the day and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after the ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the Fade, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumat, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all of the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the claw of Dumat is now kept. There are shackles across the top of the great altar, and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not warned the others. A few I may save. If I tried to save us all, he would only be killed. We would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer, where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. It is almost midnight. The claw of Dumat, great and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love. Words somehow preserved in blood at the statue's base. One of the most important codex entries in the game. And of course it was elves who were sacrificed. Elven servants, slaves, because it's Tevinter. Okay, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading everything. That would take up too much time. Come on. That direction? Hey, Saprio, is that how I pronounce your name? It's not my first playthrough. And we're playing on Nightmare. And it's also a female-only run, which means that I had to keep Solas out. Okay, let's go. And what do I get? What do I get? Dexterity, that's useful.
What are those things?
Spiders? Had a guess? Okay. Except from a journal. I went to the winter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere, big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the mages disliked the dragons as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts, mindless, terrible. The archdemon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We know all these things, but the mages just don't care. And it is the same with the mages. So much danger, so much power in hands not ready for it, and the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The magisters are what the mages of Ferelden or the Ley want to be, our rulers, holding us in terror so that we wonder if they will bite as we walk by them. I joined the Templars to keep such mages under control. I have killed many since the rebellion we all saw coming. Now the Divine wishes us to meet them at the Conclave and give them a chance to make peace. I will go, I will smile, but if the dragon statue looks ready to bite, I will strike first. I'm not a child, and I will not be afraid. From the Journal of an Unnamed Templar.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Meryl is going to die, just like your family,
she's
and
not.
everyone you ever cared about.
Well, that... Minor demons. Little fears scurrying to serve the nightmare and feed on its scraps.
And, of course, they look like giant spiders.
Didn't see no spiders. I'd have taken bloody spiders. This is the Fade, my dears. Demons have no originality. They pluck their shapes from your thoughts.
So, it's in my head. Knowing is not helping.
Oh yeah. The birth of fear in an elegant script. You're too young to worry, so my child, write your worries down here. All your fears are smaller once you have defined them, listed in a child's shaky hand. What if darkspawn come back? Father said one day he'll die. Darkspawn underground, darkspawn under our house, darkspawn coming up from basement. The sun will die. Black bits and bread could be blight, getting sick and dying from blight. Grey wardens coming to make father go back. Father dying fighting darkspawn. Dark patch on father's arm that he hides from mother. Father says he hears music. Yeah, well, that was a joyful childhood.
nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each
Can I talk to
moment,
you?
it grows stronger. We only have a short time. Ask what you must.
I'm trying. Do you remember what happened?
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Please don't attack me.
The answer lies in your memories. Lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Yeah.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
Or you could tell me. That could be a thing. Tell me of the nightmare.
I'd like to know more about the nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the nightmare is helping people.
Kind of sounds like Cole.
But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow, as you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple.
Yes, it is.
What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
I don't see a Maker anywhere. Do you?
In fact, I see him all around us.
Okay.
But is he real? Is his will made manifest? Of this, none can be certain.
Odd thing for the divine to say.
If we have no doubt, our faith has no value.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
Yeah, they didn't get that one conversation point earlier where you could point out that the real divine would not know that we are the Inquisitor. Why are you helping us?
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
Nah, that's really frustrating. Let's not... Yeah. I still have all my potions. Okay. Come on. Okay. The normal fights actually aren't so bad. It's just when you see skulls on the map, everything becomes death.
Ah! The demons! Keep running!
No, there it is.
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demons! Keep running! Ah! Go!
Not the armor we were wearing then, but that's okay.
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
You don't say.
I am sorry
Hawk.
if I disappoint you.
Aw. So my secret hope, my romantic side, hopes that this was a spirit that guided Justinia through her last moments and made things a little easier for her as she passed. I don't know.
The nightmare watched Corypheus and grew powerful off the fear. Were you like that for the Divine? A spirit watching her from the Fade, inspired by her faith.
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey
Now's
Wardens
not the time
responsible
for
that
fighting,
crime were
guys.
under the control of Corypheus.
Good
We
hair,
can discuss
though.
this further once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens and their demon army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent
no.
mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
They're a relic. The days of their usefulness have long since passed.
No.
The Wardens are a risk. Send them away before they cause even more trouble.
It isn't like you can just get rid of them. I mean, it's never good when they show, but they're supposed to be heroes.
Yeah, now's not the time, but just to clarify, Hawk did not start the Mage Rebellion. That's not a thing that happened. Like, yes, I sided with the mages, but the Mage Rebellion was a mixture of the Templars being oppressive shits, and then Anders escalating the situation, and then Fiona putting in her vote for the separation. That's how the rebellion started. And also, why does everybody think that the Wardens are redundant? Why is that a thing? Yeah, anyway. Now's not the time, guys, really not.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
Yay, more spiders. I love spiders.
Form up.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't get why Cassandra's against the Wardens either. I always took her for a more practical kind of person. I mean, yes, the Wardens fought 5 blights, killed 5 archdemons when no one else could. But yeah, completely redundant.
We must follow the spirit imitating the divine. At least for now, she is our only means to escape the Fade.
That's true. And also, does nobody wonder why it is that the Wardens have always been successful in fighting the archdemon? The Warden that strikes the archdemon always dies with a big, huge fucking bang. Like, does nobody wonder why that happens? Okay, we have some leveling up to do, so I'm saving. Okay. Yeah, that's actually good. And then I want her to use this. Yeah, not now, but on the last fight. Definitely. Cassandra, what do you have? What's this? Stamina restored. Your expertise with shield protects you against range attacks from the front. That could be useful. What's this? Even should you fall, you give your allies the strength to fight on harder. No, I don't really wanna make her build around her dying. You inspire your allies to fight harder. Let's go for it. Why not? And then Vivi. That's favorite. I don't understand. Maybe because it's so mana consuming. Spirits that protect your allies for a short time, reducing incoming damage and reviving them if they fall unconscious. Yeah. Because why waste a revival spell? Weird. Mixini, I just think that most of the people against the Wardens are arrogant and think they can do this, the fighting themselves. Fierce of the Dreamers, the Grey Warden. I joined the Wardens to serve in glory. No blade could touch me, nor any claw pierce my armor. Still I was fated by joining to die. Alone in the deep rose the calling in my mind. I sat by the last campfire I would see, allowing myself one last night of terror, and cursed the fate that brought me here. Let it be my choice to have served and died. Let be nobility rather than the dread hand of fate. Destroy my destiny, and let this be my decision. Letter in a child's simple writing. The door is open. Mother said to run. She said the darkspawn were coming. She wanted me to go. The door is open. It was closed when I left. She said she would be right behind me. She said not to come back, no matter what. The lamps are lit all over the village, even during the day, to see through the smoke. Mother should be here by now, but the door is open. I'm going to look inside. Yeah, and then we find this letter here in the Fade, where only dead things live.
Warden Stroud.
Oh.
How must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction. When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched.
Okay. Come on. Strength. Oh well. Willpower's good. Willpower means more stamina.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life.
Great.
I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
That's so funny. I'm saving again because I think there's one of those fright demons ahead. Not sure though. Come on. Hit at least once. That's absolutely fine, Baron. As always, thank you for watching it all, for participating in the chat. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Sleep well. Up, down? Up, down. Yeah, that's a direction. Up, down. What's this? Here lies the abyss, and this one... Okay. There's one of those puzzle things up there.
Ground should be down. Sky should be high. Figure it out, Fade!
Yeah, right. She's got good priorities. That's what I like about Sera. God damn it. Right? She's just so relatable. Okay, I don't want to do the puzzle quest, but I do want to check out the graveyard. If I can find it. Who wrote that? Oh no, that's too long.
It's hard to trust my footing in this place.
She makes so much sense. She doesn't have that great of an active vocabulary, but that's really it. fears of the dreamers. When the darkspawn were new, when the magisters had just brought them to our world with their sin, I was among the first to call myself a Grey Warden and swear to end the blight that threatened our world. We had seen the archdemon die from mortal blows, only to rise again from the body of one of its servants. It could not die. I searched in vain for some way to kill the beast and save my world. I slept in fear with no solution, knowing only that the blight the magisters had brought would destroy everything because I could not save it. Show me what must be done to slay the archdemon. Show me what I need to save my world. And that's the spirit of the Grey Wardens. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're checking out that in a moment. I think Sera has actually read a lot more books than the average person in the Inquisition. Come on. Like, do we see Cullen read ever? But half of Sera's banters are about books. What did I get? Cunning! Yes, thank you. I think some people are just really arrogant about how others express themselves. And strength. I especially like that when you're Dalish and you're romancing her, she will actually pick up a book about elven lore just to feel closer to you. I think that's such a sweet gesture. Okay, let's check this out. Coal. Coal's greatest fear. Despair. Soulless, dying alone. Yeah, well, I hope you do. Fucking piece of shit. Sera, the nothing. That actually makes a lot of sense. Varric, become his parents. Cassandra, helplessness. Yeah, I bet. Because she's a person who always needs a hands-on solution right away. And if she hasn't been presented a solution, she just creates one. I feel like I'm always saving, but I'm also so afraid of losing progress.
Look!
Look? Yeah, I see that. Oh, okay. There you go. God damn it, why? Shroud, really? Really, that's your contribution here? Uh-oh. Oh, I love his laughter so much. Where are you coming from? Whoa, 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 no! What the fuck? What the actual hell? Okay. What? Where are you? Okay. Okay, so that one's down. That wasn't nice. That was not nice. Good thing I saved beforehand. Because I can't use my focus ability now. I will absolutely need it in the boss fight at the end. And of course we're saving again. Because that was bullshit. That was perfect bullshit. Okay, so which quest is marked now? I thought we were going in the other direction. No, I just lost orientation.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Okay, so preparation, tactics. Please do use your focus ability. And Cassandra, you too. Where is it? No, not preferred, but enabled. They're not using up my focus, right? Because that would be bad. We will find out in a moment. I'm saving again, apparently. No, I don't need that right now. Oh, I do need that right now, actually. Wow.
You'll just shut up and run.
Yeah, you run first, Sera. You go first. Hi. I hate spiders. Ah, I hate them.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I fell for you too.
You can't just say that and then fuck off. Those were probably the Divine's last thoughts.
You cannot stand against me.
Back, demon!
Okay, let's do it.
You will die in agony.
I will do no such thing. Okay, no skulls on the map. That's a good sign. Where is it? Where is it? Gotta spend as much time invisible as possible. No, I don't have it yet, don't have it yet. Come on. Come on.
You are nothing.
Ah, crap. These things can really kill you quickly. Not if you kill them first. Okay, come on.
We're almost there!
You think so? No. Yep, that's right.
I grow fat on your fear.
I'm not afraid though. I'm just a little bit nervous because you keep slowing me down. I heard more spiders. Okay. Whew. Got it, got it, got it.
We need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A warden must...
A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Well, obviously we're saving Hawk, right? Because the decision between Stroud and her is not really that hard. But I also... I don't know, this seems like such a forced decision somehow. I don't know, it's not my favorite decision. It's a really good quest altogether. But this decision right here strikes me as kind of forced. Hawk doesn't stay, no, Stroud stays. But maybe I'm just thinking that because even if this were Loghain or Alistair, I would save Hawk. I don't know. Stroud stays, of course, because he's a warden and his responsibility is to die and sacrifice himself to defeat the Blight. I do like how they set this up though, because Hawk and Stroud keep bickering this whole time and there's so much unresolved tension between them, and now they will never sort it out. So that's kind of dramatic.
Stroud.
I just don't see why I'm the one making the decision, to be honest.
For the Warden!
Oh man, it's such a good quest though. It's really, I think it's my favorite quest in the game. And it was pretty tough. Oh my god. I did not expect that. I mean, you can't sacrifice Hawk, right? She's got friends and family to go back to, and wardens don't have anyone. That's the whole point. Love it. Hi, I'm back from the Fade, and I'm pissed off at all of
She
you.
was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
No, I'm telling them the truth, and then Hawk will say something like, no, let's not tell them the truth, and then I will probably say something like, yes, but we have been through this whole lying thing, and that's what causes all of this shit.
Once they understand what really happened,
they'll be terrified. I, for one, am tired of giving fear demons anything to feed on. Let them have their story.
No.
Inquisitor, the archdemon flew
No
off
more
as soon
stories.
as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons.
We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
Warden Stroud died striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
Well, obviously, they're gonna help the Inquisition, right? Why would I send them away? We're fighting against the darkspawn magister. And also, yes, it was a terrible mistake they made, but none of the soldiers here have made that decision by themselves. And also, they thought they were dying, so it's terrible but understandable.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died for the ideals of the Wardens. In
Disapproval
war,
from
victory,
all sides.
and we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
After all that, you give them yet another chance?
It's not about
Are you
chances.
flinging these fools at demons now, my dear? Couldn't you just use rocks?
Or we could
While
go
they do
you,
that, I'll
Vivian.
inform the
How
Wardens
about
at
that?
Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
I feel like they are really
Good luck with your
underestimating the
Try
blight.
not to start an exalted march on anything. And take care of Varric for me.
Who? Yeah, I don't know. I get that they are angry at the Wardens, but it's still, it would be such a stupid decision to just send them away without proper leadership. Like, what are they gonna do? Stumble into the next disaster and fight darkspawn elsewhere? Great, that's a great idea.
Hawk sent me one final report. She's on her way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
Let's capitalize on this.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
I mean, if we send everyone away who's vulnerable to something, then we'll be left with nobody to fight for us.
Where can I find the Empress?
She's holding a grand masquerade ball at her winter palace in Halam Shiral. Your invitation has been arranged. That is where the Venatori will strike. Speak with us when you are ready. What was she like?
Oh man.
Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but... She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through. That does sound like her. She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh man. Oh, my heart.
I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Okay, I will have to try a few combinations with this because I'm really unexperienced with a Mark of Death. Okay, let's make our round, shall we? That's my favorite part, coming back from the missions, from the main missions, and talking to everyone. Where's... Fiona, do you have something to say?
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your
Oh.
title now, yes?
Have I not
should
talked to
thank
her?
you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished.
Oops.
Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
I'll leave you to it.
Wait. Up there somewhere is also Vivian. Hang on. Some other door somewhere. This one probably. Yes. Do you have something to say about the wardens?
Do you need something, my dear?
No, you don't. It's so hard to trigger her her personal quest.
Now this is a hall worthy of the Inquisition.
Right. We now have statues of naked Qunari. Oh dear. Well, Sera will like this. Well, this side, at least. Not that one. Nobody likes that one. Varric.
Inquisitor.
Hello.
I
You
knew
didn't
Stroud,
even know.
you know, not
No, you
well.
didn't.
He led the wardens near Kirkwall. Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
You must be glad that Hawke made it back in one piece.
But the Dragon Age 2 music, right?
Closest thing I've ever seen to a miracle there. Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where she's going. I'll have to let Merrill know.
Yeah.
I better write some letters. Excuse me.
Yep, chills.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fane.
They think she spoke to
Touched the microphone,
Even
sorry.
Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
But I never saw Andraste.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from the Fade. You could attempt to tell Val Royal citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
Oh my god, you people are insufferable.
Tell them the Inquisition's position is that the Divine saved me from the Fade, not Andraste.
Credit where credit is due.
Some of the devout will be discouraged, but it will placate the Chantry. Yes?
You have nothing to say about me being back from the Fade. Nothing at all.
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Impersonal
circumstance among
is
the nobility
what it's
are
called. She's very
Civility
impersonal.
is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely baneful. But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting so many different people.
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those outside our circle. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, well, the phone is just there, so let's do it.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus.
Of course he does.
We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
I'm struggling to understand how judging you can make up for anything that happened.
I recognize none of this
No,
proceeding.
that's not what judgment
You
is
have no
for.
authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I serve the living God. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Yeah, so criminal law is not really about, what's the word? Yeah, shut up, Arimont. Exactly. About making up reparations. That's why we have civil law additionally to criminal law. Give him to the wardens.
Although willing, there is a group you have wronged more than any.
Lord Livius Eramond of Verantium. The Wardens can have you. Let them take your head if they want it.
Their petty justice or yours, it matters not. Truth lies in the next world.
I didn't really wanna want him in the jail. Though I suppose he would serve as a good example. Blah blah blah, obey me, arrow in my face.
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Yeah, that's not really true, and also I'm not your mom. Like, that's such a cowardly thing to do though, right? Yes, I made this big mistake and I'm not willing to live with the consequences, so I'm asking someone else to punish me.
We doubt when we're safe, when Blight is not at our throat. I can't judge a warden, Sir Ruth. No one has that right.
You have more faith in the Order than we ourselves have.
No, not really. I just think that you should take responsibility for your actions and make up for it. What the fuck? Okay. So we've done that. Vivian doesn't like us anymore, I don't think.
Inquisitor.
You got your wish, sort of.
Right. Great ones.
Not so sure you want them now.
Let's just say I'm glad they're moving on.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Yeah.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
I couldn't, not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse, it takes grace.
You don't think you have those things?
I really like the dynamic.
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing.
I know that feeling.
I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so,
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die.
We're not resting our arms correctly.
Could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Well, I don't know either, and it really doesn't matter. Because for Cassandra's book, she could just write down what she saw and then say that she doesn't know how to interpret it. That would be the truth.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I must interpret what I saw, yet I am no priest, no philosopher. I am a warrior.
You have eyes, Cassandra.
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
That is correct. Good point, Cassandra. Well done.
Hey. What's been going on?
Not much. Usual. Nice of you to ask.
Oh, we're already through.
I have to go.
Cole first and saving the best for last, of course, Sera.
No. But you like demons. I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse, if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
Oh yeah, you're so superior, Solus.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
We just saw the Grey Wardens try to raise an army of demons. You want Solus to bind you?
He has to! If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
I think what he has is called an anxiety attack. Sure.
A mage using blood magic could conceivably do that to any one of us, human or demon.
Not better.
You should
That's
ask
not better.
Solus to bind you too, and then someone can bind him.
Right.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
From Haven's fire come we, the able true. Strong and free, we rally with our hero born anew.
Saving, I always save before important moments.
None as brave as
And unimportant moments, and every 10 seconds. Nope. Meriden, what the hell? Okay, this next scene is actually really weirdly clipped together, I think. Just watch. Hi.
Sera, about Adamant and what happened in the Fade. A good shot. Why are you angry?
Shut up and listen, yeah? Never again. You hear me? You trapped in that place. I can't think about that shite. Friggin' not real nightmares. And I saw nothing.
There,
Nothing.
what was that?
They were like little empty things. Like there's nothing in the dark. No point. Stupid, right? That shouldn't be scary, like it was. I'd have taken spiders. Like you. You're scared of spiders. All of them. Even little ones.
Someone in the editing studio had a lot of fun with this scene. Yeah, Oz, right, she's so cute. And she was really worried, and she expresses all of her emotions through anger. Let's see, spiders. Yeah, hate them.
Pretty much scared of all spiders, yes.
That's no good. I mean, they're everywhere. I bet even right here, just crawling with those legs and hairy eyes.
Sera!
That's probably not helping. It's stupid to think about anyway. Everybody going on about imaginary stuff when real people died. Probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
Yeah, and she was in Denerim when we were in Denerim in Origins. Mustache of glory.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or I don't know, maybe they didn't.
No, they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Too bad about Stroud, though.
So, yeah, that scene is really weird, I think. Sera makes a lot of sense, but the way the conversation is edited, it seems really weird. Like, I understand why people think that Sera doesn't make sense in this conversation. Because, it's just odd. I'm a little greedy.
Hey you have time? It's not a question, let's go. I've got something I want to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
Yes.
With you, I'll do anything.
I bet, yeah. Come on, let's do it.
We're eating. On a roof.
They're horrible, right? And raisins. Ugh. Friggin' still hate cookies.
I like cookies. I also like raisins, actually.
No, it's just that this is all a little confusing.
I got caught stealing when I was little, yeah? You get alienage or worse for that, but the Lady Emerald took me in. She was sick and couldn't have children. I had no parents. It worked out. Anyway, she gets a year sicker, so I ask her about cookies. Because mums make cookies. I can pass that down or something. Turns out, she couldn't cook. She missed that talk with her mum. The ones she made, she bought and pretended. Ah, right. Well, no, she was a bitch. She hid buying them by keeping me away from the baker. She did that by lying that he didn't like me. Didn't like elves.
Oh man.
She let me hate so she could protect her pride. I hated him so much and I hated... Well, she died. And I hate pride. Pride cookies. But this is great, you're great, so I thought maybe me and you could make some, I don't know, us cookies. Because then I could like them again. Oh, it's stupid.
No, it's actually a really great idea. Yeah, let's do it.
I don't understand. This Lady Emerald was just trying to be good to you.
She hurt people.
It was just cookies.
It was not just cookies! Lie to herself, fair play, only hurts her. But she made me think there was something wrong with me. And the baker? I made his life shit. Why not? It seemed like he deserved it. I mean, if you don't give a child a cookie because of appearances, you're a monster.
That's true.
Stupid pride whore noble. I know, I said it was stupid. That's why I want to get rid of it. I want to make better cookies.
Yeah, that's such an essential piece of background information.
You know what? That would be great.
See, I knew. Wait, really? Because it seemed friggin' daft every step to me. Ah, piss balls! I could have made a whole dirty thing about your biscuit. Or muffins. Muffins on the roof? Because tits?
I wouldn't have put it as crudely, but this was still a nice thing to do. Can we get off the roof now?
Oh, yes, please. Smells like bird and dank. This part, not a good idea.
No, I think
Thanks,
it's a great
yeah.
idea.
Feels good, this.
A date on the roof. I mean, that's so romantic. I always wanted to do that. Doesn't work with the buildings here, though. Yeah, I really like that scene. It revealed so much about her. And also, don't fucking lie to your children, what the hell? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the roof sex thing. Just because is that the roof? Like that one where everybody can see? Right opposite of Cassandra? Like this roof here? I have the worst sense of humor, it's fine. It's really fine. Okay, let's check out the inventory. I do want to go to the war table again, and then I think that was quite enough for today. Holy shit. That was quite something we did today. I wonder when I will find the next good dagger. Oh, I was just saying that I was about to end this stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mixina, and I hope I see you next week. And also always feel free to drop me a message on Tumblr. Enhanced barrier. Vivian, what do you got? Okay, Mixini, thank you so much. It was fun as always, and don't work too hard. See you around. Long shot, I have that. Spinning blades, I don't use static cage. I'm not sure I'll get there. We'll see. 1,000 cuts, Sera has that. Throwing blades, nobody's using that. Cunning, what's that again? Oh yeah. No, she definitely needs that. More than she needs magic. What's this? Plus 10% electricity damage. Why would I use that? What the hell? I'm still not sure about this one. I'll have to play around with this in another save file or something. Okay. Okay. No.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
They did.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
As long as I don't see skulls on the map, everything's fine. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's so much harder than it sounds like. College of Magi. Right. That was the Avar. Simply want them present to unnerve to winter. It is possible to keep Marverin's clan supplied without explicit ties to us. It is difficult to present this as a positive, but perhaps we could notify Minrathis that we hope they enjoy our reinforcements for the continued war against the Qunari. No, let's go with... Oh no, I think I will need Liliana in a bit actually, because she wants to contact the warden.
Let us begin.
Okay, I'm just gonna talk to Liliana real fast.
Training will continue when your duties allow.
Oh, we're training. Okay. Oh boy.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
I like her voice actress so much. She saved me.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
No, she didn't, but also I think it's pretty obvious what she meant.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the Fade. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
No, you really didn't. No, you really didn't. She used you, and then she failed to set you free. And she did that because she knew she could. Because she knew you look up to her as her guide.
What we learned at Adamant concerns me. The hero Ferelden and I have been
What the
together
hell?
for years. I nearly lost her to the odd demon. She's looking for a way to stop the calling from taking her, as it does every Grey Warden. But if Corypheus has power over the Wardens, my love could be in danger.
If you two are still together, why isn't she here?
Yeah, why isn't she here,
Took
Mike
her far to the
Laidlaw?
west, to lands that have never known the Blight. But Justinia needed me here. I owed her that much. My love and I are never truly apart. When this is all over, I will join her again. And this time, nothing will come between us.
Too bad that the writers don't remember this at the end of the game. What leads does she have?
What makes her think she can stop the calling?
It has been done before. Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a warden, but something took all trace of the calling from her. A warden mage named Avernus also found a way to prolong his life with magic. It wasn't much, but enough to start the hunt. She will find a way. I have faith in her.
Were the two of you happy together in the years after the Blight?
Happier than you could imagine. The only shadow over our love was knowing that one day I would lose her to the calling. Her quest is for me as much as for her. She knows how much I have lost.
Oh, my heart. Oh my god. Ugh.
What would you like to do?
I do not know where the hero Ferelden is precisely, but I know how to get a message to her. She may have information that helps the Inquisition. At worst, it will do no harm. I will draw up a plan in the war room. Thank you.
You don't really need my permission to do
I'll
that.
leave you to your work.
Like, contact your girlfriend. For fuck's sake. Okay, but that's why I didn't assign Liliana any quests. Let's do that real quick. Is this a way? No, it's not. Of course it's not the way. What's on this side here? Oh, right. We can go find Crestwood's mayor now. Where are you?
Any
Contact
Venatori activity?
Cullen,
If my
shut
agents
up.
find anything, you will be the first to know.
Contact Hero of Ferelden, Sister Liliana. Per the information sent, we are prepared to deliver a message to the Hero of Ferelden. It will not be easy, but we will ensure the message reaches her. I really appreciate that they took into account the warden's gender in each and every conversation and letter and codex entry. That's a really nice detail. 15 hours. Well, Liliana, you have a whole week. Almost 5 days. Okay, and one of you guys was ready to report. Yep. Sutherland & Company returned with sizable resources, a cadre of support personnel, and promises of future trade with the mining caste directly. The ambassadors, whether intended or not. Ooh, longbow. Oh, it's just a grip. Whatever. Okay. Okay, guys. Like I said, I think we accomplished some really good things today. This was by far my favorite quest. We learned some very important things about the wardens and about the story and so on. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I also hope that you will tune in Friday when we continue our journey. Maybe we'll even go into the Winter Palace, but we'll see about that. Yeah. See you next week. Thanks, bye.